Mr. Umberto del Panta, our favorite international partner. He is the European Investment Bank Head of Representation to Turkey. Previously, he held positions at Black Sea Trade and Development Bank for international settlements, Citibank, IBM, and Mediobanca based in Greece, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Italy, and the UK. Mr. Del Panta's main responsibilities included developing lending strategies, lending and equity operations, and portfolio management. Welcome, Mr. Panta. So I would like to ask you, how do you see geoeconomical risks affecting investment flows to Europe and Turkey in the short and medium term? What are the plans for European Investment Bank to collaborate with Turkey to strengthen investments and economic growth? Do you see any potentials for green growth or climate-friendly sustainable investments?
Thank you very much. Thank you all. Let me say one thing that I'm sure Emin will like. The European Investment Bank 2 days ago has appointed Ms. Calviño from Spain as the first female president at the European Investment Bank ever. So I think it's a very positive step and goes exactly in line with what you, and not only you, are wishing to the world. Let me say still a few words. I'm not young and I see many things changing. I totally agree that women are very important. If they don't play, it's like when you keep out of a football team a good player, and you risk to lose by not letting them play. At the same time, it's also a cultural problem sometimes that we are facing. I'm Italian, and what I've seen is, for example, the fact that my two daughters, of course, they were treated exactly like my son. They could study wherever they wanted, and they had a certain environment. We tried to make no difference. But I remember 50 years earlier how difficult it was for my sister to fight, and she attended at the end the same university I attended, but she had to fight more. What I want to say is that, yes, we wish that women are taking more and more roles of responsibility. However, this has to do a lot with the culture. It will take time, unfortunately, but we have to support it. This being said, let's switch to the many points you raised. We are, exactly like Emin was saying, in a very difficult time. And with wars going ahead, geopolitical tensions. On the positive side is that I believe countries have to understand each other better. When we speak of diversity, we also have to include that there are cultural diversities among countries, and we have to live with this. A week ago, a report from the Commission came out discussing how we could improve the cooperation and the relation between the European Union and Turkey. I think was good. It was very good because it stated all the points of irritation and problems that there are, but at the same time try to pave a way out of a landlocked situation. And actually, this report was recommended to our bank that has not been much active over the past 4 years, how to re-engage. She's inviting us to re-engage across all sectors. This being said, well, we are living in a period of confrontation. We are living at a period of wars. It's not easy, but let's get some optimism out of that. The European Union, I mean, the EIB is the Bank of the European Union, was established 65 years ago when, after a terrible war that affected almost all the states of Europe, and some people say, well, the Americans suggesting this, some other no matter what. It was a very successful project. And actually, I think it was well deserved, the fact that a little bit more than 10 years ago, the Nobel Prize for Peace was given to the European Union because of its contribution to democracy, or whatever, but especially because it stops a series of wars. At every 20 years we had a war, so I would like to say they prevented probably another couple of wars over this. So this is, and this came out of a tragic moment that we don't want to wish to anybody. Now, we have a war in Ukraine, yes. There are talks about ending it. There were very nice talks here 1 year ago. Unfortunately, they were not finalized. We had other 10,000 of young boys killed in this nightmare. We hope that they are discussing and that this can come out. At that point, this would be a major boost of the economic activity and of the investments in that region in particular. It will also affect positively the European Union, that is badly affected because we are paying higher price for gases and so on. But it also will be very important for Turkey. Turkey has a wonderful chance. She is managing to keep good relations with both countries, and we'll have certainly a possibility of having fantastic construction companies to contribute to the reconstructions there. Now, I believe, let me finish by saying, I believe Turkey has a wonderful geopolitical position. We all know, I'm not discovering anything, but there's a possibility over the 10 years, if it plays its card properly, to become an important regional power, leading all the region in the Middle East and close to Europe, and this will be very important. But this is up to the wiseness. I was before at a conference. There was, you have a, it's not me saying it, everybody is appreciating your new economic team, your Minister Şimşek, your Governor Erkan. They are a wonderful team, and they are doing the right things. But at the same time, all this needs to be done in the context of a geopolitical good relation with all the neighbors. So my advice to Turkey is continue to develop good relation like you've done between Russia and Ukraine, but also involving the other. Don't take extreme position, be quiet, calm, and leadership will be yours. That's all I would like to say now. Thank you.
Thank you for these great recommendations, and we are so happy to see you in Istanbul Economy Summit, and thank you for your participation.